people make dumb statements, thinking they're taking a biblical stand. I stand with Israel. Now, listen very carefully. My guess is that most people out there, when they make that statement, they have no clue whatsoever that if we are really looking at who Israel is biblically, you could never look at modern-day Israel and equate the two. You just cannot. If you understand everything that I've taught with the, we'll call it the disbursement of the northern tribes, you could never get to that place of equating what we've been looking at, because part of the problem is this unbelievable homogenization that occurs with people who haven't spent probably an hour on this subject. You can at least say you've spent 15 or 16 plus hours with me in here. But there are people who have not taken even 5 minutes to understand the distinction between the people that are being called Israel. Biblical Israel comprises of, we'll call it, two dynamics. The folks that, as I said, were scattered to the north, not being identified as Jews, and those that returned to the south, southern kingdom people, and not all of those would be equated with Judaism. And yes, there'd be a peppering even of Jews who are part of the diaspora. But to wholeheartedly just make this one group of people, and by the way, keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'm sure you hear this constantly. God's chosen people, the Jewish people, yeah? Yes, right. But how can that even be when you look at the totality of the tribes and understand that at the end, in the sifting of all this, you had a small remnant of people that eventually become identified as Jews.
To this house, magnify the Lord, lift up holy hands, our hearts in one accord, worship and bow down before Him, exalt His name today. Come into this house,